Coming up, a boy puts his life in danger to save his sister. SPLOST 7 loses.
And an elementary school bus wreck sends 3 students to the hospital. Your news Valdosta starts now. Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Naya Erb.
And I'm Tiffany Tavares. An armed robbery at a local gas station has been caught on tape, and police are now on the hunt for the suspects. City police say 2 men in hoodies and bandanas held a Raceway gas station on St. Augustine Road at gunpoint shortly before 3 o'clock Tuesday morning. Thousands of dollars were stolen in the robbery that lasted only 3 minutes. Investigators think the men arrived on foot from the woods behind the store. The store clerk is said to be in good condition. Police are using the videotape to aid in their search for the 2 thieves.
Yesterday afternoon, a Pine Grove Elementary school bus was involved in a collision, sending 3 students and their school bus driver to the hospital. The driver of the car, which slammed into the rear of the bus, Kayla Mead, was charged with driving on a suspended license and following the bus too closely. Mead allegedly hit the bus as it was making a turn onto Vienna Church Road. The student bus driver and their driver are out of the hospital and are relatively unharmed after the accident. Mead herself was sent to Lowndes County Jail but has since been released on bond.
It was Big Brother to the rescue when a pair of young children in Georgia found themselves pitted against 2 dogs. A brother put himself in danger to save his sister's life. Judy Lee has the story.
Well, I knew I wasn't finna fall on the ground because I'll go try to go for my throat or something.
To get to the bus stop, 11-year-old Malik Carr and his sister Jaleel walked through the backyard and along a chain-link fence. The neighbor's fence had a gaping hole and 2 unleashed pit bulls.
Brown and white dog ran on the other side, jumped out of the fence, and the black one did too. It started snapping at Jaleel, so I ran over there, started kicking them away from her, and they bit me, and I told Jaleel to run.
The 5-year-old ran across the street while Malik battled the 2 dogs.
And then when they locked onto my legs and stuff, I got a chair and just started hitting them with it.
It was Jaleel's toy chair that saved her brother's life.
Kept biting my legs, so I got it and did like this on the black dog neck.
Malik kept the dogs off long enough to jump his own fence. That's when his older sister took him to the hospital.
It hurt me to my soul when I saw the cubs. I tried my best not to cry in front of him because he was already being very strong, and I wanted him to continue to be strong.
I was hurt, scared, and after all was said and done, angry because more care wasn't taken to make sure that these dogs didn't hurt anyone.
That's a real scare for Sherry and Willie Carr, whose 10 children often play in the backyard. But there's also a sense of relief.
They would react to protect each other and at all costs. It makes me so proud. It makes me so proud to have this hero in our house.
It brings tears to my eyes. It makes me very proud.
It's all part of a brother's responsibility.
The SPLOST 7 referendum lost on Tuesday by only 1.5% of the vote. The penny tax would have helped pay for a number of things in the city, including a new municipal theater and library where the 5 Point Shopping Center is located. The news came as a shock to the Valdosta Mayor, John Gill, but County Commissioner Ashley Polk said he's not surprised the vote didn't pass because voters are upset with the way the lost tax is being fought over by the cities in the county. Polk said that the issue's defeat was the voters showing that disapproval.
Governor Nathan Deal may not carry out a Georgia health insurance exchange as part of President Obama's 2010 federal health care restoration. This news comes a day after the president's re-election. Deal told the Associated Press that he would not reveal his decision publicly until after he talks to federal authorities. The governor did disclose that Georgia stopped preparing a health insurance exchange when federal agencies wrote rules that restricted the state from making its own program. Governor Deal has until November the 16th to submit an exchange plan online or notify federal authorities that Georgia will not open its own exchange. If Georgia does not create such a system, the federal government will run one for the state.
Coming up, a Statesboro woman loses her job because of Facebook. Gainesville residents are up in arms about a local landfill.
And 3 Albany teenagers are arrested after robbing over 70 vehicles. Stay with us.
I love learning.
I believe in service. I am full of passion.
I embody sportsmanship.
I trust in my resourcefulness.
I like balance.
That's why
I chose
Division 2.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. I'm Tiffany Taveras.
And I'm Naya Erb. A Statesboro woman finds herself out of a job today after being dismissed yesterday by her employer over a Facebook post. A woman who worked at a health clinic in Statesboro was let go after allegedly making a comment on her popular social networking site regarding the outcome of the presidential election. The woman was reported to have made racist remarks and to have described the re-elected president with several racial slurs. After the comments went public, worried citizens began calling the health clinic and asking if African Americans would still be safe going there and if they would receive the same treatment from the employee as a white patient would. After numerous phone calls, the manager of the clinic made a public statement saying that the employee in question had been let go.
A landfill owned by Governor Nathan Deal's longtime business partner is causing a disturbance in a Gainesville neighborhood. Esco Riley, a resident who lives near the landfill, says sometimes the stench is so bad his grandchildren do not even want to go outside and play. The landfill was supposed to be for construction waste, but Riley suspects that other things are being dumped there and spoiling. This dump is one of many landfills located in African American communities and is owned by Governor Deal's business partner, Ken Cronin.
A 22-year-old FAMU student has been found shot to death in her hometown of Pensacola, Florida. Amber Johnson was a former FAMU Diamond and a senior at the university. Authorities suspect her death was drug-motivated. 27-year-old Justin Staley, who rented the home with Johnson, was also shot but is expected to recover. No suspects have been named, and an investigation into the killing is still continuing.
3 Albany boys have been arrested after allegedly trying to break into over 70 vehicles, stealing money, electronic devices, and a gun from 5 vehicles that were unlocked. The robberies took place in the Hidden Lake subdivision back in October. The Dougherty County Police traced one of the stolen electronics to the address of a 15-year-old boy after the owner set off an alarm using the GPS system on the device. The police took out a search warrant a day later and arrested the 3 boys November 1st at the home. The boys allegedly admitted to being under the influence of marijuana during the robberies. The juveniles have been released to their guardians and will attend juvenile court at a later date. They are charged with possession of a firearm by a minor and theft by taking and entering a vehicle.
Senator Saxby Chambliss says we may soon be dealing with the worst recession we have ever seen. Chambliss says if no compromise can be worked out between Democrats and Republicans by December 31st to extend tax cuts, our economy is sure to be affected. Republicans have been against tax hikes until recently, while Democrats would like a deal to be a mixture of tax increases and spending cuts. Chambliss says both parties will have to give up some ground for the greater good of moving America forward, and that political partisanship should intervene with that goal.
Valdosta State University's therapy clinic is offering free therapy to the community. News Valdosta's Jarde Johnson has more on the story.
The Valdosta State Family Therapy Program is offering free therapy services. You can get help dealing with anger issues, divorce, depression, or substance abuse. VSU's therapy program is set up for group therapy, couples, children, and anyone who needs someone to talk to. Students working towards their master's degrees work as the therapists.
Learn and how we can apply it into a therapy and real life, situations that people bring. It's been very helpful. We find the clients that we work with are people that have just gotten stuck and trying to figure out how to deal with a serious or even sometimes, simple situation. So we're just trying to work with the client to come up with new ways to, make things better.
Valdosta State's therapy program is truly a nonprofit organization. They are connected with the university.
Well, I'm responsible for all things clinical. So this is a very clinical program. We run many practica per semester. Every single student that comes through the program has to get 600 or more direct face-to-face client contact.
Within every therapy room lies 2 chairs and a couch. Behind the wall lies a camera that the professors use to observe the therapists in their sessions. Valdosta State's family therapy program is open 7 days a week and offers free therapy to the community. With News Valdosta, I'm Jardé Johnson.
Taking a look at your local weather. Expect today to be mostly sunny with a high of 69 and a low of 33.
Coming up, the family of a recently deceased Valdosta veteran received a free home renovation.
And VSU will host a Veterans Remembrance Day roll call next week. Stay with us.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. Yeah. Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, throw a ball Thursday. Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Monday, swap us next Sunday. All the healthy children eat well and move a lot. And move a lot. And move a lot. Eat well and move a lot.
60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day.
Skip a rope Saturday, freeze tag Friday, tap dance Thursday. Whole grains Wednesday, try a veggie Tuesday. Let's move Monday, split the sweet Sunday. Eat well and move a lot. Today is Saturday. Yeah. Today is Saturday. All the healthy children, all the healthy children.
Get ideas. Get involved. Get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. I'm Naya Earp.
And I'm Tiffany Taveras. Thanks to Sons of America and Valdosta Veterans First, the dream of now deceased South Georgia veteran Jack Mester has finally become reality. Mester served in the Air Force for more than 15 years before being stricken down by cancer. He left behind a wife, daughter, and mother-in-law. Mester's former home had fallen into disrepair and was in dire need of renovation. With the help of volunteers, the Mester home received new floors, a roof, a floor bed, carpet, and a sturdy wooden ramp for the front porch.
December 5th will be Supermarket of Veterans Benefits Day in Albany. Albany Mayor Dorothy Hubbard has signed a proclamation making December 5th a day for veterans in Albany, Georgia. She said a clearinghouse will be constructed next month. This is an event that can serve veterans by offering counseling and information to them in a quick and friendly atmosphere. The event will take place in Albany on Wednesday, December 5th, from 10 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon at the Albany Civic Center.
Next Monday, VSU will host the Remembrance Day roll call honoring fallen Iraq and Afghanistan military personnel outside of its student union. Here's News Valdosta's Robin Lawrence with more.
Thanks. This upcoming Monday, September 12th, VSU will be holding its second annual Remembrance Day roll call. This roll call is a ceremony that will honor those who have fallen in Iraq and Afghanistan. Throughout the day, the names of over 6,600 servicemen and men and women will be read out loud. The ceremony is sponsored by VSU Students of America and will begin at 8 a.m. in front of the Student Union. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Tiffany Taveras. Have a good day.
And I'm Naya Earp. We'll see you next time.